Hey guys, JT here with another unboxing. This is going to be an unboxing of the Arrma Senton 6S version. You guys know I had one of these before, but I had the version 1, not the version 2. Now this version 2 has a couple of updates on it, and I'll try to review through that as well. I know there's plenty of unboxing and videos out there, but I got a couple of plans I'm actually going to do for this Senton is the reason why I purchased this. I got this from Towerhobbies, and at the time of this video, there's actually a pretty good sale going on across the board for these Arrma Senton. So you guys may want to go out and try to check those out if you can. But like I said, this is going to be the version 2. Of course, you know, there's a different color scheme on there. And there's a couple of things on here, too, that they've changed out. You see that they've also changed the power system as well. There was some issues some people had. I didn't have it with my previous one, but some people did experience issues with the ESC. And then a couple other things as well. But I see that this has a different body paint scheme to it as well. So let me go ahead and get this top off real quick. I always say it, you gotta love the smell of a new RC car. So, as always, they packed this in here pretty good. Let's see, it's gonna be the radio. So one thing they did upgrade was the radio. They upgraded to this newer style, and they've been adding this tactic radio to a lot of their cars. This is actually a functional 3-channel radio, and they put this in all their kits. It has the 3rd channel here where you can utilize that there. And then it, of course, has your basic trims and stuff as well. And I haven't experienced any issues with this radio. One thing I do like about this type of radio is the receiver. The receiver is wireless. It does not have an antenna wire sticking out. I probably won't get to showing you that from the truck because the receiver is actually embedded inside the receiver box on here. But let's go ahead. Let's pull the meat of this out real quick, and we'll set this to the side. And we'll see, they give you a couple of extra things in here as well. We'll just put that over to the side real quick. So they give you some extras in here. They give you a speed gear or a speed pinion gear. I believe this is going to be, if I can get this open. There we go. This is a 16 size pinion gear. I believe it's a 14 that's on there now. So I plan on running this thing for the first few times on a 4S. I'll have this in here, and then I also have the stock one in there as well. And I will get to, trust me, in just a second or two, what I plan on doing with this. They also give you some tools as well to go with this, which is always good to get tools and stuff. And one thing I do like is, since they've changed to these XT90 connectors, they do give you an extra set here for your batteries. So this is always, you know, a plus here. And also in the truck too, it has a looper and stuff in there. And then they give you a few extra things as well. And then they give you this speed chart, which is always good to reference to right here. So I'll be running this, if this can focus in, ooh. I'll be running this on a 4S LiPo. You see that's the 14 tooth pinion gear and a 52 spur. So I'll be running it on, I got a 4S LiPo in there, so I'll be using that. If you go to 6S, you're talking about 45 plus, and of course if you put that 16 in there, you are talking 50, and if you go to 18, you're talking 60. So I may, for my 4S runs, for right now, start that, but I'm gonna try to, if I can, work with a couple of things here with this. Let me get this truck over here. So with this truck, of course, they have changed the paint scheme on here, which is good. But there's a couple of things they did. See if we can get a little light going on here. They've added these on here, which they're starting to do on a lot of their cars, which is good. So you don't have to worry about losing body clips and stuff. One thing I do plan on doing is, instead of having a clear plastic wing, I'm actually going to paint this black. I may get some paint and paint like this limeish green for the Arrma logo in here, so it kind of stands out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but I know I'm going to paint this wing black. So I think it's just going to stand out and look a little bit better to me like that. And also, I have a friend who actually purchased one too. And with that, we're going to do a comparisons to the two. Now, what we plan on doing, or one of the things we plan on doing, is the system in here is going to be fine and great and dandy, but we also want to try a 10 scale system in here. We're trying to see how this is going to compare to running a 550 size 540 motor, and we know it's going to run great with the current system in here, but we're going to look at doing some weight reductions, or I know I will. So there'll be a couple of things I'll do to reduce some weight, and of course I'll take this off, and there's a couple of other key things I'll take off or try to reduce some weight, because this is based off of an 8 scale buggy, so it is heavy. I think it's about 8 pounds or so. So I plan on trying to reduce a little bit of weight on here and putting a 10 scale system in here just to see how that runs. And then see how it runs compared to a couple of the other short course trucks I have as well on 3S LiPo. Don't know if I'll be doing 2S LiPo, but like I said, we'll see. You know, Arrma's, this is kind of like the basic design of the Durango, and the Durango truck is a pretty heavy one too, but they used to run that one with a 550 size motor on 2S, and it still got up pretty good as well. So I'll be doing that and shooting some videos. First, of course, I'm going to run the heck out of it like it is before I go and do that conversion and stuff for it. But I think a couple of other things, and I'm not 100% sure because I don't have my other Arrma, is that they've upgraded the servo, so it's going to be a pretty strong servo. I'm not sure the exact speed on there, but it'll be enough to do what I need to do for it for right now. So what me and my friend, because he actually, like I said, he got one too, we're gonna do he's gonna do a 10 scale conversion on his with a 10 scale system, and then I'm gonna run mine like this, of course, with the 4S, and we just want to do some speed comparisons to see how the system holds up and how the temperatures and stuff are on the motor as well, because this is a short course size. It's just going to be a little bit heavier, but we still believe that you could take this to a track and compete locally with it. So we'll find that out once we get that going as well. And one other thing I plan on probably trying to do with this, if I can find a body that fits, is I'm going to actually do a rally conversion for this. That'll be a little bit down the road, but I think that would be pretty cool to do like a rally and even a on-road car conversion for this. I know there may be a couple videos of people that have converted this to kind of an on-road car and put a car body and stuff on it, but that's something that I plan on doing. And I'm not sure of the body I'm going to use and all that, or if Arrma is listening, hint, hint, a rally car would be nice. But if they don't, that's fine. But anyways, some other things that if you guys have never seen this car before, you see that it does have the XT90 connectors on there. And like I said, they do give you a set of those. And my 8 scale cars actually use these. I actually didn't like the XT90s at first until I started utilizing them. And my first cars to use them on were the Arrma cars. As I was like, I gotta buy new connectors and all that. I know some of the guys that do speed runs around here use these connectors as well. So I got all my 4 cells are like this, and I plan on getting a couple of 6 cells, and then some 2S's and 3S's I plan on using because it is a good connector, so it was a good choice for them to do that. Other things on this car, if you guys haven't seen this before, you see that it is very, very beefy. It's got some pretty beefy parts there. It does have sway bars to the front and rear. You see down there, it's got CVDs, full ball bearings, got these big old thick big bore shocks up in there. And it does have a metal chassis as well. So that's always a good thing, especially on an 8 scale or a short course truck, because you know these things, we do beat the heck out these things. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to go too in depth into this. I did purchase one of these. Like I said, I'm going to be doing some running videos and some conversions and stuff with it, and cutting a couple of ounces off of this thing too. So he is going to be going to the gym and losing a couple of ounces on there, probably these side nerf bars as well. But if you plan on bashing and really driving this thing hard, I do recommend you leaving some of this stuff on, because it does help with the durability of the car. So anyway, guys, that is a close and quick look and unboxing of this truck. Stay tuned for more videos of this thing, and I'm gonna actually get this sucker out here and run it tonight, because I've been waiting like a kid on Christmas morning to get this sucker and run it. So as always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.